day. This is mid-February of 2021, and I decided to retake my Get Healthier journey. This morning I weighed 202 pounds. I'm already down from 225, but that's another story. But I decided to make this soup because it's one that will keep me full, and it's going to help me to do my intake of veggies. This is meat-based. It's the better than bouillon I have. I normally will like to do veggies, but here's what I have. And some frozen beans that I have, and multiple veggies that I dehydrated before. I really need to or want to lose significant weight, but I'm going to start with my first little goal, which is going to be get to 185 pounds. Why 185 pounds? Because at this moment, my BMI indicates that I'm obese, and my next goal will be not be obese anymore, but overweight. Who would have thought that my next goal will be being overweight? I didn't. So I am not a meat person, so it's very difficult for me to take over a diet like it's a keto diet or a high protein, low carb, because all I eat is carbs. So I'm going to start eating high carb diet. That is the way that I lost the previous 25 pounds that I lost. It was a couple of years ago. I've been fluctuating 5 pounds up and down since then. So that means that I got really good knowledge from that weight loss. And it's just the way that I prefer to lose weight. And it's the way that my stomach feels better. At that point, I was pre-diabetic, and now I'm not. My A1C is 5.3, which is really good. And I really enjoy vegetables from my garden, so that's what I'm going to try to do. And I hope I can get to my next goal, which is 185 pounds. I don't have a date. That gives me really, really hard anxiety. So it's just, I'm going to enjoy the journey in creating recipes or copying recipes from other people. I'm going to enjoy that journey and try to document it. And one of the reasons I'm trying to document it is because I want to know, exactly what I ate to lose the weight. And if somebody asks me how I did to lose the weight, I can have something documented already to help. So in top of the soup, I will eat probably potatoes, sweet potatoes, and all that. I'm going to try to do not a meal plan, because I'm kind of a person that likes to think what I want to eat today, and it's part of the journeys. But I'm gonna do some prepping. I'm gonna prep some potatoes and sweet potatoes, some beans, and probably a cheese sauce. Well, not cheese, but cheese-like sauce. There are many different, and I'm trying to identify which one is the one that I really like better. This one is from The Word is with potatoes and other things. I also have a lot of veggies in my garden, so this slaw is from there. Again, I tried to use what I had when I started. This is in the middle of the pandemic, or let's say into a lot of time into the pandemic, and I'm not going to the grocery store all the time. I try to go just when I can. I made this whole wheat bread, and I'm going to try to see what works for me. These are sweet potatoes from my garden that I still have. Some potatoes, those are from the grocery store. And I'm going to try to do multiple, different combinations with what I prepped. This particular one is going to be the beans and the starch, and then the veggies. I'm not getting into too many, proportions. Again, using what I have. This salad dressing is what I have, so it's what I'm going to use. Not sure if it's plant-based or not plant-based, but it's what I have. I can't get into all that in my head because I'm never going to start. I just need to start and then be changing whatever I have to change after. I'm also going to make a reduced fat hummus, meaning I'm not going to add any additional oil to the hummus. It's not fat-free because I'm going to add tahini. But again, I'm using what I have and what I know at this moment. I'm probably going to be learning a lot because there's a lot of information on other people that has been losing weight with this particular way of eating. But at this moment, this is what I'm going to do. I'm adding soy sauce. I know now that there is reduced sodium soy sauce. Adding some garlic and lemon juice. Really, really easy. So chickpeas, tahini, lemon juice, garlic, and soy sauce. And blend it. It's really good. This is what I'm going to use instead of mayonnaise, or if I'm going to spread something on a bread, that's what I'm going to use. And I hope that lasts me for at least a week. And at the end, it lasted more than a week. So this is what I'm going to eat today for lunch. I'm getting into, potatoes and sweet potatoes. I reheated them in the microwave, and you saw when I made that little salad, and it's what I'm going to add to it. It was really good. I can't complain. Again, I'm not a meat person, so I'm going to use the same to do different things. These are not oil-free taco shells. These, again, what I have. But I use the it's so difficult with only one hand. I didn't know that. I use what I had, and those are the beans that I made, the salad, and I'm going to also add a little bit of the no cheese sauce that I made. I really like this. Again, this is what I'm going to have for lunch. I am not I don't eat a lot at the same time. This is one that I ate with cheese, but then next day I said, no, I'm going to stop eating cheese. Again, I'm using the same things that I have. At this moment I had like orange sweet potatoes and beans with the salad and half of an apple in the side because I needed something sweet. This was one of the biggest success of the month. Butternut squash noodles with pigeon peas. Some of the days I ate bread with hummus. You see rice, beans, a little bit of slaw. I'm prepping as much as I can, but not too much. A little bit more of that cabbage and the butternut squash with pigeon peas and potatoes with ketchup. What else? I love it. This is something that has been really good for me. It's oatmeal, but it's savory oatmeal. I really, really like that one. And I always drink coffee in the morning. A little bit of 2 oranges there for the fruit. More of that, those potatoes with ketchup and cabbage and other greens. These were an experiment with oatmeal and sweet potato and the savory oatmeal. Really, really good. And always, you know, the coffee. This was some other day that I prepare a tofu scramble with steamed cabbage and a little bit of the savory oatmeal. That was really good. I like that breakfast. Have to do it more often. More prepping, more potatoes steamed in the, well, kind of pot. Instant pot is a cheaper version. You know, what I do is I cut the potatoes, season them with Mrs. Dash without salt, and put them in there for, I think it's 15 minutes. Yep. More potatoes and the slaw and some salsa done with store-bought tomatoes. And these are broccoli, the little shoots from my garden. I even made some brown rice sushi. This was one of my favorites for this month. And inside of them is sweet potato, carrots, and cucumber with a dipping sauce. This was another experiment which was really, really good. More potatoes, cheese, and the broccoli from my garden. The previous one were oat pancakes with banana, another of my favorite breakfast. This is something that I eat for lunch. It's easy, fast, and really nice. Bread with peanut butter and banana. And the coffee, that's another breakfast, really fast. You know, it depends on how much time I have in the morning. This is another one. That's hash brown. That's another thing that I discovered that I can use for breakfast with a little bit of black beans, like a little salsa that I prepare with black beans. This is really good, and bananas. And I made again those pancakes. That's really, really, really good, with a little bit of fruit, berries, and half banana. It's been a couple of weeks that I restarted this journey. I'm 195.2 pounds, and I will continue recording my journey. Bye.